Chris Pombano and Katie Mense back for day 3 live in Las Vegas at the 2018 SDE National Conference. We're hanging out here in the ESGI booth. Katie, how's it been going so far?
So awesome.
So awesome.
Presented yesterday.
All day.
And
And now you're hanging out here in the ESGI booth. You have your session
the rest
this
of the week,
morning.
yes.
ESGI Easy as Pie.
Yes.
This is a favorite here in the booth. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one. You did it last year.
I did.
And you just really broke down how ESGI helps you in your classroom, helps you save time. And I know the teachers in the booth here would love to hear it. But before we get started, tell me your favorite part about ESGI, just a little preview.
Okay, well, as some of you saw earlier, I am not an organized person by nature. Wait.
Let's just tell everyone at home. Katie's desktop on her computer has maybe, would you say, 100 things on it?
Probably at least.
Like they're double stacked. You too? Oh, we need some interventions in place. I mean, it's like double stacked, triple stacked. I don't know how she finds anything.
I kind of don't. That's just how my brain works.
But
people that know me just know to roll with
just
it.
Go with the
If
flow.
I don't respond to your text or your email, it's probably just because I didn't really notice. Because I have so many notifications, I never clear them off.
So your phone is exactly like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my favorite part of ESGI. I am not an organized person, but it just keeps me organized.
Yeah, it's so simple that it just literally breaks it down for you where it's quick, easy to use, and beneficial for your classroom. So
exactly.
Your presentation is called ESGI Easy as Pie.
Yes.
So I want to play a little game.
Okay.
Last year we had pie.
We did. It was so
and
fun.
No one got us pie this year.
Well,
so
I think it was because it's early in the morning and it wasn't open yet. It's a sad
So maybe
story.
we can have a rain check on the pie and
Yeah.
just not do it. Yeah. Because I mean, we need that. I was looking forward to the pie.
I was too.
So instead of that, we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna put a minute on the clock, and I'm gonna describe to you as many baking terms as possible.
You know I don't bake.
No.
This is gonna be hard.
Like easy baking terms. So
Okay.
everyone at home and everyone in the audience, you can see the terms on that screen there. No, in the audience, you can't see it, but at home on Facebook, you can see it. So audience, you can play along with Katie. At home, you can see it on there. So we're gonna put them in on the clock.
Okay.
They're not that hard. Like
Okay.
I don't bake either, so.
And you would know these
And
things.
I came up with them, so it's
Okay,
not like,
okay.
like someone said, Renee said sifting, and I was like, okay, I know what that is, but I would never understand how to
No.
explain that.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so on your mark, get set, go. Okay, this is on the outside of a pie.
A crust.
Yes. Okay, this goes on the inside of a pie.
Cherry filling.
Kind of, but it's different what? Like, apple is an example of a...
Fruit!
Yes! This is, you do this with eggs and you go like this.
You beat them.
Nope.
You
Well, yeah, but no.
whip.
It's the tool. The tool.
Whisk.
Yes, thank you for your friends in the audience for the help. This is what you put the pie in.
A tin.
Yes. And then you put the tin in the
oven.
Yes, good. This is where you put all the ingredients in and you mix it.
A bowl.
What kind?
A mixing bowl.
Yeah. Oh, I said mix. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. Okay, and this is something you would put in that. You crack it and it has
An egg.
Yes, that's it.
Woo! 14 seconds to go.
For a non-baker, I like it. Do you
pretty
bake
good.
anything?
No.
Like I can bake a mean break and bake chocolate chip cookie.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Like I'll buy the break apart set
Same.
at the grocery store and make them for my boys.
I can barely
Oh,
rip
yeah,
them
I
apart
got
in
it.
like normal things. It's like this one is huge and then this one is like small. So like I struggle with that. So Katie, you're gonna get ready for your session in just a minute, but let's see.
Hi everybody, my name is Katie Mense and this session is called ESGI Easy as Pie. So I'm just gonna give you just like the basics of ESGI and kind of show you real simply what ESGI can do for you. Okay, so my name is Katie. I am a pretty busy person. I am a wife, I'm a boy mom. I am a full-time kindergarten teacher. I'm a blogger, a TPTer, I'm a presenter, a daughter, a sister, a best friend, and I'm an animal mom to 2 cats and a dog. So I'm a little busy. But this is what keeps me the most busy. Like I said, I am a boy mom. I have 3 little boys. Brody is 10, Gray is 8, and Finn is 5 years old. And in this picture, over here was taken on a snow day at 8 a.m. in the morning. So that just kind of shows you like what my life is like. They are all boy. And like we were talking about earlier, I am not at all an organized person by nature. My brain is just constantly going a mile a minute, very easily distracted. And this is me when I was about 6 years old. It was a hot mess. I was the kid that had like papers shoved in the back of their desk from like 5 months ago. I was always like, I'm going to try really hard today to listen and learn everything, my teacher says, but my brain would just always drift. If I wasn't engaged or interested in what they were saying, I wasn't listening. Yeah, and that's pretty much what my room always looked like. And like they pointed out earlier, I am pretty good about hiding this and, going on with my life. But if you look very closely into my life, or if you know me very well, you can still see many of these tendencies. And as Chase saw earlier, I do have over 10,000 unread emails in my inbox and about 200 unread text messages. So sorry if I don't text you back. So this is just a good quote that goes along with ESGI. It says, "Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. And once you've lost it, you can never get it back." Okay? And so this is pretty much what ESGI has done for me. So this is what testing used to look like in kindergarten. You had all kinds of papers everywhere. You would draw out, your shapes and your colors, and you'd test the kid. And then once you've had them tested, you'd go to the next kid and you'd be like, "Where's that paper?" And then you'd have to end up drawing it all over again. I would like to say that my papers were very nice and stacked and organized, like in the picture in the middle. But let's be real. My stuff was more like this, if you can imagine. So yeah, that is what I like most about ESGI. Now, it keeps all of that organized for me. So this is what it looks like when you go to ESGI on your main page. You have all of your students, and then over here, you click on a student, and it shows you graphs. It shows you the student that I have chosen has mastered a lot of the skills, so I can easily see that we need to go back to second quarter sight words, and he still has a couple of those that he has to master. So I don't have to keep track of any paper. I don't have to keep track of anything. It's all right there for me. Over here, it says details. If you click on that button, that can be very helpful. My administrator a couple of years ago wanted us, it was like later on in the year, like April or something, and she wanted us to go back and to show a student's progress. She wanted to know like how many letters they had gotten right, like in October, how many they had gotten right, in February. Well, normally I would not be able to pull up that information if it was all just paperwork, because that's just how I am. But, okay, but luckily, if you just go to details in ESGI, it's all right there for you. It'll bring back up the dates, and it shows you exactly what they got right on that date. And so that's all I had to do, and print it out, and it was all right there for me. So that's what it shows. If you go up here, you just would click on details, and that's what it brings up. It shows all the color words and what date they had mastered those on. So that was very helpful. This is one of my favorite parts of ESGI. Once you test a kiddo, you've got your whole class tested now. You can just click on test result letters, and it generates a PDF for your entire class. And the letter is just like, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. whoever, this is what your child knows. This is what they still need to work on." So you just click print. It prints out a letter for every single one of your students. And so your parents can track their progress at home, and they know exactly what to work with them at home. Oh, this is just fun. It says when you finally finish your last kindergarten report card. It used to be a whole lot more like that, but now with ESGI, it's so much faster, you guys. It saves so much time. It is absolutely amazing. So I used to be doing the Carlton, and I still am because kindergarten report cards are just a lot of filling in. But it goes a lot faster now with ESGI. I think we might. Let me go back. Okay, with another click of a button, you can just click flashcards. And same idea. It'll generate a whole PDF specifically for each child. You just click print, and it prints out flashcards specifically for the skills that each child needs. That comes in handy when parents are like, what can I work on it with them at home? You just send those home. Or when you're in the middle of teaching and somebody comes and wants to pull them out for Title I or for tier 2 kids or whatever, and you're in the middle of teaching and you don't have time to gather something real quick, I just put those on little binder rings and hang them over by my door, and then if somebody comes to pull a kid out into the hallway to work on things, you just pull those specific flashcards down and you're ready to go. Also, there's lots and lots of tests to choose from in ESGI. There's a huge range of all kinds of tests that you can pull from. There are, just your generic tests that pretty much every kindergarten teacher is going to need. But there's also, friends of ESGI have created tests, like Dee Wills and Deanna Jump have tests that go along with their guiding readers units. I know Donna White has some to go along with her resources, Heidi Butkiss, but there's also Crystal Radke's a Texas teacher, and she has created tests to go along with the Texas standards. So there's those kind of tests as well, already made for you to choose from. I'm sorry? And Dr. Jean has some too, yes. But there's also a button that you can just click that says create your own test. So I like to have a test for each quarter for my own sight words. So I'll just click create your own test, and you type in first quarter sight words, and then it's literally that easy. You just type in we, the, she, have, and it generates that test for you, okay? So super easy. Then this also comes in handy for pinpointing struggling students. It's just, with a click of a button, it gives you a spreadsheet of all of your students, and you can easily see, I can easily spot a kid that has zeros. So that would be, definitely one that you would want to take to care team or something like that. So that definitely comes in handy. But there's also a spot for checklists that I love to help keep me organized, because we all know I need all the help I can get. But I like to use these for field trip money. I also like to use them with testing, with birthdays. There's not obviously a test you can generate for birthdays, so I just make a little checklist, and if they know it, I click yes, and keep a little checklist of who does and who does not. So those come in handy as well. This is just a quick little video of what ESGI looks like in action. So this is me testing one of my kids. We are having technical difficulties. It's not playing either. Okay, we're gonna skip that part, but it's super easy. ESGI software, you just go online, you can pull it up on your phone or an iPad or your laptop, and just call a kid over. If they know it, you click yes. If they don't, you click no. Keeps track of everything for you, and it keeps track of their progress. Then I just want to end with a quote. It says, "Time is life. It is irreversible and irreplaceable. To waste your life is to waste your time is to waste your life. But to master your time is to master your life and make the most of it." Okay? And that is what ESGI is helping me to do. So my time is precious, and that makes ESGI priceless. Okay? So thank you guys very much.